Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Rather that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. Takes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to round one of the Breakout tournament, the women's side for tonight.
Let's go.
We saw the men last night, they tore it down, and now it's the women's turn. We start off with Kayo Koyami arriving to the scene.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan.
Kayo Koyami. We saw her once at the Dark Super Show season, and she had an amazing effort. She fought Christina May, actually, and while she did not come out with the victory, it was one hell of a performance. And I think even Christina May was surprised. While she did end up getting the win, Kayo Koyami got the endorsement, a very big ovation for the performance that she put on, and now she looks to right that wrong by winning a match here tonight at the Breakout tournament. And tonight she faces somebody else who had a Dark Super Series match, and they won. And this person was the AK-47 Akemi Kobayashi, who faced off against Commander Amanda and won at the Dark Super Show Series. And she is one hell of a competitor in herself, and she is a big competitor, and that's definitely going to give her the edge here. You got the size advantage, and while that's not always the key to, well, maybe, I don't know, but you know, we've seen a little bit of it. She definitely got some surprising skills. Yeah, the thing is with Akemi is, I wouldn't necessarily call her an all-rounder, but she certainly can do some all-around things that are quite surprising, similar to Xavier Howard.
Yeah.
Maybe not as insane, but then again, she could surprise us, and I would not be shocked. I'm lying, I would be shocked. But yes, Kayo Koyami is at a disadvantage here. Like I was going to say, size doesn't always matter when it comes to in-ring competition. You know, sometimes the big person can lose to the small person, but it will at least give you the advantage. And this might be the case here tonight with Akemi Kobayashi. And a fun fact about this match is this actually has happened before. Not here, but these two competitors, of course, used to be wrestlers in Japan, at least when Akemi was smaller. And they actually have had matches before, and for the first time in most likely 5 to 10 years, this is a rematch. I don't think anybody's ever seen the first one, but there's a lot of history that comes along with this, and hopefully one day that'll be released on the television for everybody to see, almost like a vault sort of video, a young Akemi Kobayashi versus a young Kayo Koyami. I'd love to see it, but a rematch from all those years ago, we are back into it, and Akemi Kobayashi is going to take charge early. And that's what I mean about the size and power advantage. Shoving her off and rocking her with a clothesline. Almost like soccer in the mouth. And that's exactly why I'm terrified of somebody like Akemi Kobayashi. If she's able to do stuff like this, Commander Amanda, what's she going to do to Kayo?
Yeah, that's a great question. But all we can see is just, watch. Butterfly soup, like.
From what I know, they have a very, granted again it was 5 to 10 years ago, but they have a very even record. I may not know what it is. I don't remember the exact number, but it's something like 2-2 or 3-2 or 3-3, something like that. They're very equal. They won and lost, but have a similar amount of matches. So this really is a 50-50 sort of match. And Kyle Koyami trying to take early advantage with a roll-up here. Off of a military press attempt and a kick out early. Got her to a 2 count quite early. A drop kick. Akemi still standing on her feet. Make that 2. Kyle, look for an enziguri. She's still standing. Can't seem to knock her down. She tried everything she can. Kobayashi drops her again. All that effort and still cannot knock her down with a move. A roll-up is a little different. I wouldn't consider that knocking down. And Kobayashi knocks her down. Right to the ground. Cover by Akemi Kobayashi with an early kick out once again. It's a 2 count this time for Kyle Koyami. And that's dangerous. And of course, Kobayashi, a member of a trio. 2 sisters also known as Akane and Akira. A tag team known as Side Effect down in Hammock. She could be considered the lead sister of the group. Almost like the Crable to the Crable trio, except a lot different. But she definitely takes charge. And the sides can definitely back that up. Powerbomb position to the fireman carry. Walks to the middle like it's nothing. And drops her again. Covered by Kobayashi once more. A kick out at 1. Kyle not gonna stay down for 2 this time. And it doesn't even seem to matter.
God damn.
Akemi Kobayashi taking charge in this match. Since the start, I don't think Kyle's gotten much momentum to really even remotely get back into this thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she hasn't knocked her down yet.
No,
I can say that for sure.
No, and that's a little concerning if you are Kyle Koyami. A gut wrench suplex from Akemi Kobayashi and make it double. All the advantage is on the side of Kobayashi, and that's exactly why I have her winning this match. I don't know if I said it at the start, but my money is on Akemi Kobayashi, and there's a clear reason why. Once again, 3rd time this match, and Kyle powers out again. Just keeps planting her.
That move is dangerous.
Yeah, undoubtedly. She keeps planting her over and over again, and I don't know, it seems to not go her way. No matter what she does, Kyle keeps kicking out. Kyle keeps getting back up. But that can only happen so many times until she can't do it anymore. And this could be that time. Kobayashi up high. Drops her once again. From the top. Covered by Kobayashi. But Kyle powers out at 2. Once again, cannot take down Kyle Koyami.
I can understand that she's the kind of Beyonce, and she's definitely got to be just as resilient. Oh my God!
Running through with the knee, and she finally got her down for the first time this match. Koyami's got a chance. Oh my God! She has a chance, but Akemi Kobayashi right back up and moves her to the outside of the ring. Akemi Kobayashi off the rope and over the top!
Lord.
And there is that all-around ability you were talking about. Soaring over the top rope like it's nothing. There's that old cruiserweight mentality for Akemi Kobayashi. It's always impressive to see. And now to the top. Akemi Kobayashi on top with a clothesline coming from the sky and striking her down. And once again, Kobayashi is on top of the world until Kyle counters once again. Drop kick. She got her down once. She's trying to do it again. And enziguri will do exactly that. Koyami lifts her up from the German. And look at that power. Breaking over into a cover. No. A late 2 count, and Kobayashi must escape to the outside, but Kyle follows right after. Kyle Koyami is probably not used to Akemi being this large. I think most of the time that they face Akemi with a smaller competitor. Now she's got to get used to the versatility and the size of the new Akemi Kobayashi.
I can agree on that. And it seems like she's trying to handle it pretty well, but at the same time, it's still looking pretty rough for her.
Yeah, the future belief in this matchup for Kaio Koyami. Until the top rope, could this be the turning point for Kaio Koyami? Up high, drops the right in the face. Getting all that momentum from all the way up high and dropping Akemi Kobayashi down straight to the floor once again. He finally found her groove, but turned around in midair. Maybe not. Akemi once again back to her feet. Kaio able to counter though. Needham midsection. Roundhouse. Countered by Kobayashi. Oh my god! A southpaw lariat. Yep. That was brutal. And once again, this is about to be brutal as well. Chambered by Kobayashi. Cover once again off of another one and another kick out. Kobayashi has yet to hit her finisher, but she has planted her with a lot of signatures. And honestly, in a way, I'm surprised that hasn't even ended the match.
That's true, and I think she's trying to make a point of that.
Yeah, I mean, after all the punishment she's taken, and it's surprising that this is still going. A dropkick to the outside. Kobayashi takes control. Koyami posted up in a bad way by the apron, lifted up by Kobayashi, who's right there back. Oh my god! And that's one way to do it. Throwing her all the way back into the apron. And I don't even think there's any momentum left here for Kaio Koyami. Akemi Kobayashi had just seen. Oh my god!
Oh god damn!
How the hell? Reality check! She took all that punishment and was still able to clock her with a big knee! You could tell she's hurting! But she will not let up! From the corner again! Reality check! But Kobayashi slides out of the way! A clothesline knocks her right back down! Kobayashi picks her right back up, kicks her midsection, and look at this! Drops her down! And Kobayashi with the crossfire! That's the move she's been looking for. And that's the move that made us end it. Cover with Kobayashi! But Kaio stays alive again! How?
It's something I was going to mention. It was going to be something that I mentioned earlier. The same endurance and durability as Dante Archer. And from what I know from last night, he has that endurance, and I'm sure that Kaio has the same, and she will not give in until she's either dead or knocked the fuck out. So, yeah.
Well, if this continues, she might just be knocked out. Kobayashi.
I can believe that. Oh.
Bang! Knee from Kaio Koyami! Lifted back up a drop down. Kobayashi counters. Oh my god! Pointed Rana! I forgot she could do that. Covered by Kobayashi, but another kick out by Koyami. Wow. You know, I'm pretty sure she did that against Amanda. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it still shocked me. I didn't expect it. Oh my god, chambered.
Oh.
One more. I'm pretty sure 70 to 80% of this match's offense has been from Akemi Kobayashi. If Kaio can somehow find a way to win this match, I don't even know what I'd say. I don't even know what I'd say. Win a brand new car, because, wow. Akemi Kobayashi on the top. Oh no, this could be bad. From the top, real big superplex, but Kaio Koyami able to reverse it. Akemi falls to the ground once more. Kaio. Oh my god! From the top! Veil of dread! Oh no! Kobayashi! It could change in an instant! Bang!
Oh Lord.
Barely getting back to her feet. A complete lack of energy, but a complete full of determination! Veil of dread! 3 in a row! Cover by Koyami! And somehow she picks up the win!
That's a reality check for you.
Wow. Color me shocked. What a way to start off round 1 for the women's, and no better way to do it than with Kaio Koyami and Akemi Kobayashi. What a
beautiful
win! Well, what a victory once more by Kyle Koyami. Both Kyle and Dante advancing to round 2, and that's a treat for anybody watching. But our next match here, well, we welcome back a Havoc legend, I guess we'll call her, Yuri Hart, the former North American champion, most recently arrived onto the scene.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Yamaguchi, Japan, Yuri Hart.
I think one of the biggest reasons people remember Yuri Hart is for two things. One, the one to beat Ashley Gardner for the North American Championship, and one of the longest reigns in Havoc history for a singles competitor. And that was huge. I think that was the turning point that made people really realize, wow, Yuri Hart is not to be fucked around with. And then Akari had at the Dark Superstar series, which was the second thing people remember. Yeah, that's the second thing. And that's no shade to Yuri Hart. I think out of all the people you had to face Akari, I feel like Yuri Hart would have won 90% of the matches she was in, and then that 10% happened to be Akari, which is unfortunate. And also, the other 10% tonight, I guess now it's 80-20, because here's KC Dixon. Where do we start? With her.
And from Minneapolis, Minnesota,
Casey Dixon had quite the performance at the Dark Super Show series when she faced off against Jericho and won with one of the greatest matches of the year and a match full of absolutely insane ones. We're talking about Danielle Garcia versus Gracie Lewis, Christina May versus Madison Ivy, Nyla versus Jericho, Nyla versus Christina. And up on that list, you have Casey Dixon versus Jericho. And what a match it was. Casey did not come out as the victor, but I think that night she won everybody's heart, so she won something. And she even made Erica, of all people, hesitate. And that has to be an accomplishment for something. And tonight, she looks to win the Breakout tournament. And you have to take it step by step. And the first step here is against Yuri Hart, the former North American champion.
Seems like it, but...
Yeah, I don't think Yuri Hart is taking this as seriously as she should be. She wants Casey to smack her in the ass. Hey, Casey, you know, I would do it if I were you. I don't know.
I think she's considering it.
Oh, shit, she gonna do it! Yes! No! No!
Roll up. 2. No. Goddamn.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Hey, the Casey that I know would do that instantly. Hey, you fumbled, girl. You fumbled. All right?
Hey, she might call her after the match. I don't know.
Holy ass. Casey Dixon, more like Casey Dickhead. More like Casey Dickhead.
Shut up.
Yuri Hart runs in. Oh, whoa! Looks like Casey tried for a headbutt, but Yuri Hart immediately back the other way. And on a more serious note, I am excited for this match. I think they are both very versatile competitors. And while Yuri Hart has the athletic advantage, I think Casey has the strength advantage. And we'll see which one proves to be more important tonight. Yuri Hart with the advantage. Casey trapped in the corner, and Yuri. What the fuck? The fuck was that?
I think she thought that Casey had a foot fetish. Oh, God.
What? Countered by Casey Dixon on an overhead. Belly to belly will drop her down. And Yuri Hart is learning what it's like to be on the receiving end of Casey Dixon's offense for the first time. And maybe the last time that she ends her career here. Oh, maybe not. I took too soon. Oh, my God. Yeah. I shouldn't have said nothing. That's my bad, Yuri. Rolling through with a head to the takedown. Off the ropes once again. Yuri Hart, a second one. Casey Dixon taken down again. Off the ropes for a third. Yuri Hart catching Casey Dixon in her sight, but Casey flipped through this one. Dixon underneath, has her up in a hook, and look at this! Bang! Covered by Dixon for an early win, but a kick out by Hart. Not going to be anywhere near enough. Yuri Hart is resilient in her own right. And tonight that's going to be proven. A back elbow to the midsection and a roll up by Hart. Trying to sneak a win here out of Dixon. She's able to kick out at 2 just in time. Yuri went in, but look at it. Casey Dixon with a cover of her own.
1.
Not gonna go. Yuri back to her feet once again, and Casey Dixon runs in the caught by Hart. Back the other direction, and Yuri Hart, another one, back the other way. Hart.
1, 2.
Countered by Dixon.
1, 2.
Countered by Hart.
1, 2.
And countered again. Dixon able to kick out at 2. Yuri runs him. McCall with a headbutt to the midsection. And a second one to knock her down to the ground.
You're setting your best Devin Lynn impression over here.
Yeah. Casey Lynn. Also, oh wait, reverse back the other way. Casey Dixon. But Yuri Hart again. Flip through. But Casey still learned from last time. She flips through. Yuri goes under. Athleticism showing off. But Dixon rolls her up. But turns it into a power bomb. Bang! Using that versatility and a kick out. You know, Casey Dixon's a fucking idiot, but she can be real damn smart at the same time, as you can see. The dumb blonde stereotype that has smart moments, and that was a smart one that we just saw.
For sure.
Gotta love it. On the top rope.
I think she's top rope move though.
Oh!
Elbow
knocking.
He did not like that at all.
No, not at all. Knocking her back. She just got the top rope though. On the top of the German. But Yuri landing on her feet just in time. Casey Cross not coming. Oh my God! Attack! Out of nowhere, blocking her right in the jaw, square on the face. Covered by Yuri Hart. For the win! Oh my God! That was a late kick out. Referee's hand missed the slick Rick, almost touched the mat. And here we go again.
Looking for that heart attack. Oh, wait a minute.
Not gonna work that time. Casey Dixon kicked the midsection. Has her up. Boom! Spirit driver head first into the mat. Covered by Dixon for the win. But Yuri Hart powers out. Powell drove onto the mat and still gets out of it. And Casey Dixon may not be too happy about that one. Oh my God! Almost like a heart attack of her own on Yuri Hart. Into the corner, Yuri trying to salvage some energy, create some distance. But Yuri Hart reversing out of the corner for Casey Dixon. And Casey jumps up high. Oh my God, another one! Straight to the face! Out of midair! All the brains that were left inside of Dixon, even if it wasn't many, they're gone now. And Yuri Hart from all the way up high! Heart attack! Cover by Yuri Hart! No! Oh my God! How did she kick out of that one? He barely kicked out of the first!
I don't even know. She's just on something tonight, I guess. She wants that first dub.
Another heart attack avoided. And Casey Dixon lifts her up and throws her down. Another spirit driver. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And now Casey Dixon all the way up high. And Yuri Hart in trouble. Game over. She says, Spirit fell. Gracie Lewis's move, and now belongs to Casey Dixon. And locking it in. This could be it. Reset the pace. And looking to reset her brain function. Ow. And Yuri Hart tap. That's gonna do it. And doesn't that just show the difference of resiliency?
Here's your winner.
3 heart attacks, 3 kickouts, 1 spirit bound and a submission, 0 kickout. Casey Dixon picked up the win, and I wouldn't call it dominant, but I would certainly call it convincing. Casey Dixon is off to round 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a victory once again by Miss Casey Dixon. But as we move on tonight, we are going to continue with what could be yet another banger in disguise. Amy Hunter and Nozomi Judoshi squaring off tonight in the Breakout Tournament Round 1.
Scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Houston, Texas, Amy Hunter.
Well, Amy Hunter arrives tonight at the Breakout tournament, and I am interested to see what she's gonna do. Of course, her first ever televised match, as we know, of course, the sister of Kari Hunter, who we have seen a televised match from. And I'm interested to see how that plays out tonight. We know Kari Hunter was a former Havoc Women's Champion taking down Jillian Norgard. Amy Hunter, on the other hand, is looking to make a name for herself, the younger sister of Kari Hunter, a member of the whole Hunter family with Nadia, with Scott, and whatnot. Yo, Mark. But also, on the other side tonight, another sister of a current wrestler, and that's going to be Nozomi Judoshi, formerly known as the Trickster from Havoc.
And from Kyoto, Japan,
Kili Chidoshi's older sister compared to Amy being the younger. She arrives tonight for a match against Amy Hunter. She's a former North American champion in her own right as well. That's another big accomplishment that she was able to complete on her accolade list. And she looks to make some more here by winning the Breakout for it. And I wouldn't put it past her. I've seen a little bit of her work down in Havoc. I believe she actually had a match against, I want to say with either Erica or Ashley Gardner. I think it might have been Erica. Yeah, it was Erica. And she did a great job, honestly. Even though she lost the match, she did a great job. And I'm excited to see what she pulls off here tonight, and I'm also excited to see what Amy Hunter pulls off. You know, it's a double whammy, and not in a bad way. But here we go. Amy Hunter, Nozomi Judoshi. We are underway, and early off the bat, we are already starting. No standing off, no circling. They just go straight at it at the start of this match. And Amy looks for that German. Nozomi counters immediately, flipping through off of it, and a neck breaker. Well, if you know anything about Kili Judoshi, you would know that Nozomi right now seems like the complete opposite of what Kili Judoshi is. Kili Judoshi is calm, reserved, smart, methodical. She's very quiet, very, all black. And while you have Nozomi Judoshi over here colorful, she's still smart and methodical, but she is not afraid to be confident, I guess you could say, as you can see by the outfit compared to Kili. Kili is all covered up and snuggly. Nozomi does not give a shit. And a kick out at one. And I think that shows the interesting difference between the two sisters. They're certainly not twins. And that's a different story for Amy and Kari. Oh, they have a very similar style. And I wonder if that's going to translate into wrestling style tonight. A super kick to the head, the side of it to be exact, right in the ear of Amy Hunter. And over the top rope goes Amy Hunter.
It looks like
Nozomi Judoshi off the rope. He's gonna fly and landed. My goodness. Soaring to the sky like a bird.
And a neck breaker.
Yeah, Nozomi Judoshi so far, very versatile. I think one of the things that she specializes in, from what I've seen and heard, is she's a very fast competitor.
Yeah, that.
I think you could kind of consider her somewhat of an all-arounder, maybe not fully, but you know, she's pretty good at striking. She's very technical, good counter by Amy, but she's also very fast and very smart. And what she chooses to do, and that could help her in the long run. Well, look at that corkscrew forearm. Amy Hunter lands it, and suddenly takes the advantage early in this matchup. We're only a few minutes in, and she tries to land it, but can't. Moved out of the way. Oh my God! Nozomi Judoshi cracks her with the divine blade right across the skull, but Amy kicks at it too. It's gonna be one of those matches, very back and forth, and I'm all here for it.
Same here.
Nozomi
Just pointing at him.
Picked her up.
He wants a little bit more.
Could have been looking for the finish, but Amy counters back the other way. A shot was countered by Judoshi with the right. And back and forth we go. We're only a few minutes in, and they're already trying to tear the house down here.
Damn. Just chops to the titties all around. God damn.
Countered back the other way. A chop by Amy and a right by Nozomi. A chop by Amy and a right by Nozomi. Both of them trying to withstand each other's strength. And Amy can get the advantage here. Bang! Drop down with authority. And Amy Hunter with the advantage and winning the striking game against Nozomi. her out to the out. Rolling through, frog splash, tank punch, straight to the chest of Nozomi Tsutoshi. And now to the top rope. Amy Hunter looks to end things. Crowd is hyped. Amy type blast from off the crowd. And that could do it. Covered by Hunter. No! Nozomi stays alive.
It looked like the 3 to me, but hey. The match still keep going. Anger.
Definitely was not 3. I did not hear a 3 count. Did not see a 3 count. Clean kick out. And Amy Hunter kicked out the leg though. She may have kicked out, but that leg is going to be a big issue. She uses her legs a lot when it comes to her offense. And once again, Amy targeting those legs. Dropping her
Real
down.
smart move.
And Amy Hunter locking in that figure 4. Targeting those legs of Nozomi Tsutoshi. She's already weakened them enough, and we know Nozomi uses a lot of those legs for her moves. Her signature is one of the biggest moves in her arsenal, one of the most versatile, one of the most out of nowhere. And Amy taking it out would limit Nozomi heavily. This is incredibly smart from Hunter, and if she can get enough damage in, this match could be as good as over. But Nozomi Tsutoshi is able to barely sneak out of it. Amy Hunter back to her feet after the figure 4 was removed. And Nozomi dropped her on the back of her head. Nozomi Tsutoshi. Once again back on top. Runs in again and there's one to the head. You can tell she's hurt by how slow she got up, but she still was able to land the strike in that corner. The Divine Blade. And as she runs in again, she looks for another finish, but Amy Hunter turns it back the other way once again. Kick to the leg, over and over, targeting it. And a head scissor down to the floor. Smart by Amy Hunter. And once again, look at this.
Looking for that figure 4. Oh, never mind, never.
Amy Hunter, another stomp to the leg. And now flips her back over. Hunter, look at this, man. Oh! I can't believe I'm saying that. Tsutoshi is an underdog here, but Amy Hunter getting in the work here on Nozomi Tsutoshi. And look at this, here we go!
And another figure 4.
Wait a minute! Oh no, wait! Figure 8! A figure 8 leg lock by Amy Hunter this time! This could be even more dangerous!
It definitely is more dangerous. I can say that for sure. It looks like those legs are hurting right now.
Yeah.
And she's hurting.
Yeah, creating that bridge, even more leverage on Nozomi's leg, but she is able to break out of it just in time. Right hand to the skull. Barely getting out of that figure 8. That could have cost her dearly. But look at it. Nozomi, oh my God! Game over, game set match. Her legs are in pain, but it will not stop her from completing her goal. Bang! Cyber shock to the floor. Covered by Nozomi. Say good night, Amy. 1 and done.
Here is your winner.
Wow. Nozomi. Oh. He got one hell of an in-ring style. What a victory, and off to round 2 goes Nozomi Tsutoshi. The trickster is back. And she just hit Amy with her most vicious Nozomi mind trick. Well, what a victory by Nozomi Tsutoshi. But as we move on to our next match, this is about to be an exciting one for anybody who's been around for a very long time, since year 1 at pre-dev, whatever you've been through. Welcome back to Una Tsutsaki on main roster television. Now I can use this break to figure out the move. Una and Mariko. Mariko should be here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Seoul, South Korea.
Well. Una Tsutsaki has been around for a very long time, since pre-developmental, since year 1. And she looks similar, but a lot different nowadays. If you remember, tap in, tap out. We don't forget about that. We still remember it.
Hey, she got a bop right now as a theme.
Oh yeah. And Una Tsutsaki of course, a very, like, a prized member of Havoc nowadays. She's been in Havoc for a long, long time, ever since her departure from the main roster back in around year 1. And she's been tearing it up down in Havoc. She's been a fan favorite most recently, and you can probably see why. The vibes are, dare I say, in a Maximus King way, immaculate. And Una Suzuki needs to go on to round 2 tonight, but she has one hell of an opponent in front of her, and this could be the roadblock that stops her from doing just that. It's almost a similar case to Yuri Hart. I feel like 80% of the competitors she could have taken down, but the 20%, and who I put my money on tonight, it is Mariko of Smile. Alright, what is her nickname while I'm here?
I don't even think she has it.
The Blackbird. Ooh, that's cool. Alright. Well, now, bam, bam, bam. Everyone that you love is dead.
Alright.
From the Ukraine,
Mariko is here. The Blackbird of Smile has arrived at a scene. She made her debut at WrestleMania Year 4, held with Erica captured the national championship all from Christina May. And what a debut it was. Made her mark early, and well, clearly she is not to be messed around with. And well, I'm pretty sure she had a match with the Dark Super Series, if I'm not wrong. And of course,
yeah.
I don't actually remember. Who did she face, actually? It's been so long. It's been 3 years. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it's Cha-Cha.
Oh, no, Cha-Cha faced Bruin.
Wait, oh, yeah.
Well, I know whoever it was, Mariko, I mean, I can say without a doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't really matter who it was. Mariko definitely won that match. And she's one of the hottest talents coming in here in year 5. And I think if you are on the enemy list for Smile, you probably should be a little worried, because Mariko probably going to be coming after you soon. And I remember it was Yumiko Lee, actually. I just remembered.
Yes.
And Mariko, of course, did win that match. Yumiko did put up a decent effort, but Mariko was the one to win. And already starting off, runs in on Una Suzuki, but it's not going to be an easy job for Mariko, the Blackbird. Now, we know Una Suzuki has some ties with Kira J, even though she doesn't really act as bad as Kira J, I don't think, anywhere near it. She seems pretty chill compared to Kira J, from what I know at least. But she does have ties with Kira J, and does that mean that she could have ties to Mavu? You know? I don't know. We haven't seen any signs of that yet, but come next year, you really never know at this point.
Anything can happen in PCW.
Yep. And Una Suzuki reversing that German back around for a backdrop suplex, but Mariko able to flip out of it. Clothesline, counter, but an elbow to stop the exploder from happening. From behind, German suplex again. Mariko counters once more. From behind, bang, lands that one. Breaking cover for Mariko, but can't pick up the win. Mariko, a very versatile and terrifying competitor. Because not only is she a high flyer when it comes to at least some standard moves, she also is a very, very strong striker. And I think that's the main thing that stops people from winning matches against Mariko. She whittles you down little by little. Every part of your body, your arms, your legs. And I wouldn't even call her a technician. I would just call her a very smart striker, which might be what a technician is, but I digress. And Una Suzuki trying to get it ahead of Mariko, and it looks like it might be working. The pop-up kick to the chin of Mariko. Both doing a kick to the midsection. And Una Suzuki lines her up. Kamigoye to the head. A cover early in this match. Count of 1, count of 2. We know Mariko has ties, of course, like I said, to Smile, but more specifically, that would be Erica. Which is obviously what she helped with. Actually, I guess technically debuted a little earlier than WrestleMania as a mystery attacker, I guess, if you will, to assist Erica. And they played it off like she was trying to go after the both of them. It was a smart move by Erica to make Christina May think that whoever this masked or hooded person was coming after the both of them. When in reality, it was just Christina May. And looking at it in hindsight, we really should have known. We should have known it was Erica trying to do some shit. But Mariko, now that she's here, no more mystery Mariko. Now that it's out in the flesh, and she is running with it. She to the best of her ability, goes under off an arm drag. Hurricane Rana looks her to the outside of the ring. There's that versatility, as I talked about. Oh my God! Barrel roll drop kick to the outside of the ring. I don't think I've ever seen somebody do that before. That's new.
Me either.
Wow.
Absolutely cleared Una, and she's knocked the fuck out from the looks of it.
Yeah. Mariko Shevchenko on the apron with the thrust kick. Right to the midsection of Una. And look at this! Kame Guye up her arm. She saw Una do it, and she said, watch me do it. Kick out.
Yep.
Oh no, Glow. Mariko.
All right.
Still in control early in the early stages of this matchup, and Mariko gonna send Una into the corner.
From what I can see, Mariko's taking it a little bit slow here, but also adding a little bit of speed too.
It's going well. Tried to roll through the head to Una. Flips through. Kick to the midsection over and over again. Tries for it. Mariko catches her up on her shoulders. Hurricane Rana counter from Una. Mariko back on her feet. Una counter. PCFO. Blah! Right in the face. And off the rope bouncing. Bang! Oh my God! Axe kick to the back of the neck. Big move by Una for the win.
Dude. No.
Kick out by Mariko, but certainly with a close one.
It really is.
She's a smart competitor in her own right. Comboing Mariko up to hit an axe kick. I will say I would absolutely love if Una found her way back onto the main roster someday. Didn't look to be going that way now though. The Breakout tournament is almost a guarantee to be called back up to the main roster if you aren't already. So I think Una really needs to win this, as Mariko obviously is already on the main roster. But it could definitely raise Mariko's stock. There are some very big opportunities from next year. And clearly that seems to be going in favor of Mariko at the moment. On the top rope, Una is trapped in a bad way. The counter. Back elbow, leaps back onto the apron. Springboard, drop kick straight to Mariko. Drops her once again, and back in control is Una.
Yeah, Glow.
I actually didn't ask you, who do you have in this matchup? I think at the beginning I said I had Mariko, but I actually didn't hear who you had.
Well, to be honest with you, I completely agree with what you have to say about Mariko. Okay.
So
anyway, I still believe.
How do I get in this match?
Hey, stop.
Oh my God! Fighting Dee. Never mind. Una Suseki up the top! Blade drop! Right into Mariko! Covered by Una for a victory here. No.
Looks like a way better leg drop from Tyler Leo.
Hey, don't diss Tyler, man. I gave him the keys to my hotel room for an event. Oh, Mariko gets out of this one. Shevchenko! Oh my goodness! Backdoor arrow right into the ground. And on the top could be the curtain call for Una. For the nightfall! Wait a minute! Una gets out of it! And look at this! Drops her once again! Showstopper! Cover by Una! No! Kicking out at two for a second. I actually thought she had it. I was wondering if I might lose money on this bet. Not that I'm allowed to legally bet on this because I'm a never mind. But still, Mariko counters. Una counters. Mariko counters. Yes. Always love the back and forth game. It's just a question of who's going to come out on top. And Mariko's a much stronger striker. I would be surprised if she loses this. Una
Same here.
Counted once again. Underneath. Una ducks under. Looks like we don't have a winner at all. Bang! It might just be Una actually. Tornado DDT. Dropping her right on her head. Looking for another showstopper from Mariko. All the face paint worn off. Look at her face now. You can see it.
Clear face.
Una Suseki drops up. Wait a minute. Mariko caught her. Oh, what a counter! Poison Rana by Una out of the blue. What a counter! And from all the way up high, Mariko in trouble. Oh my God! Abyssal Rebirth out of mid-air. And just like that, the tide changes so drastically, and it's Mariko with the win. It was that sudden.
Here is your winner, Mariko!
For a moment, it felt like Una might have had a chance. And then Mariko reminded us, hey, I'm in Smile for a reason. I'm a threat for a reason. I'm not called the Blackbird for nothing. And she just sent Una straight into the abyss. Well, a terrifying news for anybody that moved on to round 2 of the Breakout tournament. Mariko is in round 2. Good luck to anybody who encounters them. But as we continue the second half of round 1 of the Breakout tournament, Amber Bell arrived. We had a match at the Dark Superstar Series as well. She faced Madison and
is scheduled for one fall.
Yep.
Making her way to the ring from West Hollywood, California, the Idol, Amber Bell!
Now, it was not a great first impression with Amber Bell. As I said, she lost to Madison Ivy in her first and only main roster match. And she's had matches on Havoc too. Her record isn't atrocious, per se. But it's not anything to write home about. Amber Bell's record is a humble 24-19. So she at least has a positive record. And she's a very decent competitor down in Havoc. But the question is she decent enough to be on the main roster? Because there is a skill drop. And I guess that's what we're about to find out in just a moment here when she faces off again. Jaden Rivera, who actually had a match against Joyce Carter at the Dark Superstar Series. And while Jaden did not come up with the win much like Amber Bell, I think it was a much more convincing performance than Amber Bell's against Madison Ivy. It's not like Amber got no offense, man. It's just, go watch the 2 matches, you'll see. But here comes one of the brightest talents that we have coming into the future of the women's division. Jaden Rivera has arrived onto the scene.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Jaden Rivera!
Jaden Rivera has arrived here to make a sonic boom on Amber Bell. She's a Sonic fan, right?
Yeah.
More like make sonic waves. Am I right?
At this point, just stop.
She's going for a Sonic adventure.
I will choke slam you through the table. Stop.
But on a serious note, Jaden Rivera is honestly a very promising competitor. Her match against Joyce Carter, while did not end the way that she wanted it to, I think she still captured the hearts of many and had a very, very good performance. And tonight, she looks to right the wrong and get herself a victory here for the first time in PCW. She has not ever been on Havoc, so this is only her second ever match in PCW. And I'm not sure if it's her second ever match ever. I don't think anybody's ever asked if she's wrestled in a different company before, so that's a trivia question I'd like to find out someday. But for the time being, we'll call it her second ever match in PCW. And she looks to right the wrongs of her first. Starting off this match, Amber Bell getting the offense, kick in, trying to wing the arm, and Jaden Rivera just slips through like it's nothing. Immediately trying to get into the head of Amber Bell, and it seems like it might be working. Amber runs in and is called with a cross shot.
Not happening.
Drop kick as well. I will put my money on Jaden Rivera, though. I don't know about you. Oh, wait a minute! Oh my God! Crashing through! That's a Gracie Lewis move for you. We all know she's a big Gracie Lewis fan, of course. And
That's
that
a well-known Daisy.
Yes, it was. We all know she's a big Gracie Lewis fan, so it makes a lot of sense. Oh, yeah. Ever since she first actually joined the company, she's expressed that. She's like, oh, Gracie, I'm gonna, I have a body pillow with you. She didn't say that, but I bet she does. And besides the point.
Jaden.
What? What? No. Clothesline in the corner. Jaden just did not even remotely sell that. I don't think she got hurt. I think either did Ember even get off. Jaden Rivera. She must be Super Rivera, like Super Sonic. She got all the chaos emerald.
Please.
Atomic drop. And a second one. One more.
Oh, damn.
There's a lot of ground to cover with the atomic drop. Wait!
Oh no, not again.
Hitting the atomic drop on Amber Bell. It's a hard target to miss.
That is true.
Get it? Because Amber.
Yes, I get it.
Oh, the Starbreaker! Covered by Jenny Rivera! For an early victory here, but no. A kick out at 2. Amber Bell needs to right some wrongs of her own here. They both need this win, not only to get to round 2, but to, save themselves some extra embarrassment of losing in round 1, because they've already lost both of their debut matches on the main roster, and Amber Bell clobbers her with that last temptation clothesline, and a split decision. Covered by Amber Bell. 2 in a row, but he's kicked out immediately. What the fuck? Jaden, the holy saint. She does not want her. She does not want her doing that on her. She's saving herself for somebody she loves. Oh, split decision again. Get off of me, harlot. Jaden Rivera, not letting that happen. She's saving herself for somebody special and moves out of the third one. Split decision with a bad decision to go for. And Rivera drop kick off the springboard. And once again, whisper in the wind. And Jaden Rivera, I can't believe she just did not even get hurt by Amber's clothesline and just immediately kicked out of both of her split decisions. I mean,
yeah.
She really is just a troll. A kick out at 2 off of a very interesting cover.
She is. She might not.
Oh no! Starbreaker countered by Amber Bell. And Amber Bell, oh no!
Oh god.
The thirst trap. Did I really just have to say that? The thirst trap locked in on Jaden Rivera. I did not miss Amber Bell that much. I'm lying, I did. Locked in on Jaden Rivera. But she didn't get out. Hey, it's not the worst position to be in. Looks for a punch straight in the face. Amber Bell able to counter. Straight jacket turn and cover on Jaden. One, victory, but a kick out. Rivera stays alive. Not over yet. Amber Bell. Butterfly super flipped out of it. Jaden Rivera lands the super kick. From behind. Bang! Lands the knee. Once again. Turns around. But caught. Hurricane Rana. Not able to land it. Countered with another Hurricane Rana. Off of the powerbomb attempt off of a counter with the Hurricane Rana. And she kicked out at 2. Wait, running in. The clothesline counted again. Amber Bell, wait, out of the corner! Jawbreaker!
And she's out.
Fired up. Could this be the end of Amber Bell? Bang! Lunar Eclipse. Connect.
Game time, baby.
Cover.
One.
Jaden Rivera. And she's on to round 2. That's more like it.
That's her first stop, baby.
Jaden Rivera off to the second round. Big win against Amber Bell. Finally feeling some happiness when it comes to the wrestling business, and I am happy for her. Excited to see her in round number 2. Well, a satisfying victory for Jaden Rivera, but as we continue on the night, can I turn my headphone volume down? I wanna, no, I'm turning my headphone volume down. I'm not gonna be able to hear you through this entrance then, so. I don't know what you're saying, and I swear to God, if I watch this back after and you say some shit, you're
The
getting beat.
following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Jamaica.
Well, Bella Kiss arrives to the scene tonight to take on Ruin. And, well, we saw Ruin face off against Tata at the Dark Association. That did not go well for Tata. Ruin absolutely decimated her. And much like Mariko, Ruin is not somebody that you want to be on the receiving end of offensively. She is a dominant offensive presence. And if I'm Bella Kiss, I'm a little worried. But you know, it's not to say Bella Kiss is not a great competitor in her own right. Former North American champion taking down Yuri Hart, the one would be Apple Gardner in a ladder match. So I'm excited to see what goes down tonight. And I can hear it now. And here comes... Oh boy, here comes Ruin. Go. Ruin arrives onto the scene tonight, and you can see why most people do not find favor in facing Ruin. And you can see
her name is literally Ruin.
Yeah, her name is Ruin. She'd like to, well, ruin you. And ruin your chances at winning the Breakout tournament. And that could be the case tonight for Bella. And it's not like Bella Kiss. She's a prodigy of her own, a young prodigy, no Roxanne Perez. And well, with that being said, I don't know how that's going to spell for Bella Kiss tonight, though. Even if she's got that prodigy under her name, she got this inevitability that is Ruin in her way.
Yep. And you know, Ruin has everything going for her. Look-wise as well. The present... Damn.
Wow. Presentation?
Yeah. The presentation is there, the look is there, and she definitely has a skill, and I'm sure she can go pretty far in this tournament.
Well, we're certainly about to find that out. Right here, right now, Bella Kiss lined up and in danger, and now Ruin, well, she's looking to capitalize. And boom! Bella Kiss knows that Ruin is not going to wait for her, so she did not wait for Ruin. Bella Kiss starting off immediately with a couple of moves and a drop kick, but Ruin's able to slide out of the way of that one. From behind, German flips out of it. Bella Kiss on the top, lands the moonsault! And Bella landing the first big move of the match. Isn't that a surprise? Ruin went in. Oh my God! How do I? Never mind. Bella Kiss taking early control of this matchup, and I have to say, I'm a little surprised, but I'm satisfied. I like that! But Ruin kicked out right away. It's a little scarier than when Jaden does it, because you know there's a double meeting under, and that's a clothesline there flipping through. And just like that, one simple kick out is all it's going to take to get into Bella's head and turn the tides around for Ruin.
You know, Ruin is just an amazing striker. And she's just showing off right now. She's just beating the shit out of Bella right now.
Yep, and it's almost like she's taunting her away. Oh my Lord, and she might have a reason to. Each strike that Ruin hits is just like decimation. As simple as that. Even something as simple as a kick to the side of the head. On the top. Ruin whipping Bella from all the way up high. Bang! Super correct. Might have just been Bella's super concussion.
Yep. Oh, that's even more of a concussion for you.
Right to the
Jesus
back
Christ.
of the head, and all Flickwick can do is watch. Look at him, he's traumatized, this poor man.
He's traumatized over a lot.
He's been gone for 3 years. He lived a happy life on the beach, and now he has to come back to witness this. Diving on the Bella forearm first. Ruin in complete control of this match so far. Bella sent back into the ring. Ruin will follow shortly after. To the top rope, Ruin goes. Leg drop.
Oh, God.
Right across Bella Kiss. And a knee.
Oh, God.
Crowd does not like it though.
Yeah. I wouldn't either.
No, I mean, I feel like everybody's rooting for Bella Kiss as am I, but I don't know how that reality's gonna play out tonight. Ruin, look for that shotgun drop kick, but Bella turning this one around. Look at this! BK! Oh! Dropping her down. And one count is all she's gonna get!
No. What the fuck?
Ruin getting out at only one. That is utterly good. Yeah, and Bella Kiss still keeping her spirit high though. Bellend! Covered by Kiss. But no, once again.
You know, this cameraman needs to lock in and show the better part. So.
What? Wait, repeat that? Repeat that?
Nothing. Do not, anybody that's watching, do not tell them what I said.
I'm telling you. Oh, crossbody. Caught out of midair. Ruin. Dropped her. Ireland call. And a kick out.
No.
It won't be that easy, but good lord, Ruin making it look easy. Bella gets out of this one though. Roundhouse avoided.
Oh.
Bella grabs her from behind, drops her down. Bella Kiss. What are you talking to us for? We're not rooting against you. We're rooting for you.
Yeah, hello.
Bella not able to land it. The Ruin counter. Oh. Motory clip. No, off the rope. Wait, Bella.
Oh.
Rolling through. Off that arm drag. Still to roll head scissors. Back up. Running head scissor again. Ruin. Back up one more time. The words at that time.
Nowhere to be found.
I feel like all of the offense that Bella Kiss almost doesn't seem to matter at the end of the day. So look at what Ruin is doing here.
Yeah, I know, man. It's absolutely crazy to see. And just getting stomped out.
Even through all of this, yep, even through all of this, this is what we're witnessing right now. Elbow to the hand.
Oh. Ow.
Ruin could be looking for the end. Yeah, that hurt my head. On the apron. What is she looking for here? Crowd is not in favor of it, but Ruin does not care whatsoever! Shotgun drop kick.
1, 2, no.
Kicking out at 2. She is, but for how much longer can she stay alive is the real question here.
It is a good question. And I don't think Ruin's gonna try and wait for that answer.
Back up to her feet in the corner this time. Ruin. Went to the opposite corner. Oh my goodness! Drops her once again. Back
Break
up
free somehow.
Shotgun drop kick once again. What more can you even do here? Kick out by Bella. She still survives, but for how much longer? I feel like I've said that so many times this match, but the story hasn't changed. I'm still waiting for Bella to get something big, and it hasn't happened in a while.
And I doubt that is going to actually happen.
Wait!
Oh, wait a minute.
Maybe I did jinx it. Lord above, please. In the corner, Bella. Right hand to the face again. Looking for another bell end. Landed!
And she did it.
Midsection to midsection. And Bella might actually have a chance. No!
Oh.
Counter just in time. Off of the steel Bradero. And we'll look at the Ruin. Thrown over into that power bomb.
Liger bomb.
Fuck up.
Ruin.
Ruin for the middle row. Maybe looking for another shotgun drop kick.
But she might just.
I hope the editor would just don't put a nerd emoji on you when you said that.
What the fuck up? Anyway.
Countered by Bella. Still in it here. Kicks against the rope. Bella kiss. Over the top goes Ruin. Off the rope comes Bella. Wrecking ball, Hurricane Rana. And Bella kiss lands it.
And a kiss to the crowd.
For the amount of offense that Ruin has gotten in, I'm very impressed by Bella. I think she's doing an amazing job so far. All the effort putting in a smash for a chance to go to round 2. Hurricane Rana over the top. Oh my Ruin! Oh no! Oh no! Echo breaker! And just like that, comes almost out of nowhere. Off a countered Hurricane Rana. Off the slingshot. Echo breaker! Cover by Ruin, and that's gonna do it. Heartbreak in round 1. Bella Kiss is eliminated early, and that's not right. Bella Kiss could have gone on to round 2, but a bad luck of the draw for round 1. Ruin moves on. But I can't say I'm too shocked.
Yeah, it's expected from her. I mean, like, literally, your name is ruined. You gotta do something.
She's got a bright future, and Jaden Rivera is her opponent in round 2, and I worry for Rivera. Well, 2 more to go tonight in round 1 of the Breakout tournament, and we start off once again with our second to last match. It is Dimitri, her first ever match on main roster, or PCW, I guess in general, versus Jillian Northern.
Making her way to the ring from Durham, North Carolina, the one, Dimitri.
Alright, well, there goes our pyro method again, but Dimitri arrives tonight at the Breakout tournament, and well, as we know, Jillian Northern is a very good competitor. She's been on Havoc for a very long time. The staple of Havoc, multiple championship wins. Most recently, I remember her having that match against Kari Hunter. She cashed in on Cha-Cha, lost to Kari Hunter, who actually is our next match after that. And tonight, she looks to advance to round 2 of the Breakout tournament. And we'll see how that goes for Jillian. And tonight, she's got a test of skill. And it is Dimitri in that test of skill, going against a long-time Havoc superstar. Now, I know next to nothing about Dimitri and, of course, her in-ring style, her tendencies, how good she really is. And that's what the test is tonight for anybody here. And I'm sure this is new for a lot of people, new for Demi, even in a company like this. So it's time for her to test the limits and see how far she can really go in this tournament. And her first test is an established, long-time, very solid Havoc superstar in Jillian Northern. And, well, last night I was talking about Dante Rodriguez and who gave him the name of Roddy. Here she is, Jillian Norgard.
And from Auckland, New Zealand, Jillian!
She's from New Zealand, huh? So she got like a bit of an Aussie accent, kinda, huh? Not like Aussie, but like Aussie type.
Yeah, I haven't seen the fair share of New Zealand.
I'm going to be
New Zealand.
I ain't never doing that shit again. But Jillian Norgard. Jillian Norgard arrives tonight. Now, of course, like I said, she does have ties to Dante Rodriguez. I'm not sure how deep those ties go, but I do know she gave him the nickname of Roddy, and he absolutely hates it. But Jillian still puts up.
I do remember someone listening that she does look like Raven. I wonder if she can beat ass like that.
Oh, Raven. She kind of does look like Raven. I feel right. Jillian Norgard, more like Jillian Norraven on some Jaden shit. Am I right, guys?
No.
You wouldn't say that to Jaden, would you? Oh my God!
Okay.
Immediately starting off, Demi clocking her early in this match. It almost seemed. It almost seems like the match is already over. I think Jillian got lost. I don't think she knows where she is. Oh, Demi! Once again, just absolutely clobbering Jillian. And now she's just taunting at her. Jillian doesn't know what to do. She's like, are you serious right now? this counter. Welcome back to PCW, Jillian. I'm sure the competitors missed you. And Demi is here to put you right back in the catering. Demi.
Yep.
Couple of chops across the chest off the ropes running in. Oh, God. Hey, bang, 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 bang. The
Lucha all up in your face.
What? Also,
Sorry.
springboard went through, comes up, flip, rolled through by Demi, up in a power bomb. Dropped her for the power bomb. Right back up. There's two. How about one more for the road? Wait, turns it into a fireman carry this time. Let her go. Bang! Roundhouse right across the head of Jillian Norgard. Rest in peace, JoJo.
Struggling.
Huh?
Jillian is struggling right now, man.
Oh yeah, big time. And look at it! Already! Lock it in and submission!
Oh.
It's so early in this match and Jillian is already screaming for help. Help! Help me! But she looking over at us. We ain't gonna help you, man. You're on your own. And Jillian could do it on her own, though. Back elbow. Escapes the submission just in time.
The only sense of offense she's gotten right now. Oh my God. Never mind.
The mashes. That's been a long time move of Jillian Norgard, using it since day one, and it comes out of fruition here against Demi. Back to her feet, looking for cataclysm, but Demi able to reverse it back the other way with a clothesline to knock her down to the outside of the ring as she rolls. Jillian back to her feet, Demi off the ropes. Wait, back it up! Cataclysm! Just like that! We're only a few minutes into this match, and Jillian almost had a 2 count by Norgard. There's the experience of Jillian coming into play.
I think she found her stride back.
So early in this match, and Jillian already making waves. What do you do if you're Demi here? A test for what you're able to do in this company? Demi, springboard, drop kick lands onto Jillian. That's what you do. Jillian stuck in a bad way here as Demi back in control of this match. Wait, right hand countered.
Uh-oh.
Jillian with the rollout for the win. Demi gets out of it too. Back to their feet they go. Right hand countered by Demi. And back and forth, now swing.
Back and forth now.
Demi and Norgard trading blows. Kicks to the midsection, punches to the head, whatever it be, looking to win the striking game against each other. Demi catches her and a knee, but not done. Hits her right back up. Kamikoye! What a combination. Caught the counter, hit the knee, and hit a second one. What a kick out by Jillian. That's that ring awareness of Demi. Very smart, very calculated, very impressive. It goes under, cataclysm attempt, but Demi counters with a knee. Big one to the head, and in the corner now, Demi jumps over, back of the head, oh my God! That is a one-way ticket to a grade 3 concussion. Jillian, caught in a bad way, lifted up, bang! Just like that! Is it already over? You can consider that a squash! Oh, hang on a minute. Demi lets it go. She wants to prove a point for whoever her round 2 opponent may be. One more time, bang! Dropping her down. And still, she's still not done. She wants to make an example out of Norgard. Lock it in that submission again. Yeah, there it is. It's better than you just had. Demi off to round 2. And it almost seemed like it was too easy.
Because it looked like it was too easy. And it might have been just too easy for her.
Somebody like Jillian going down that easily is a surprise to me. Jillian is a very strong competitor. Demi just made her look like she was weak. What a debut. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at our main event on night 1 of the Breakout tournament for the women. Round 1 ends off with the former Havoc Women's Champion. If anybody was here in year 1, you remember this person. Kari Hunter arrives on the scene tonight to face Kari.
is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from St. Paul, Minnesota, Carrie
Kari Hunter arrives tonight to face Akari. Well, I definitely am a avid Kari Hunter enjoyer, I guess we'll put it. I think she's very good. I think she's got a lot of talent, and I'm excited to see her try to advance here to round 2. The only problem is her opponent happens to be Akari. He's never lost a match in her goddamn career. What is it? She's like wrestled over 1,000 matches or something like that? No, it's over 1,000 days, or something like that. And she hasn't lost a match. And it's probably longer than that now, but it's been 3 years. So it's probably close to almost 2,000 days that she's never lost a match in her entire career. I don't even know what the stat is. But here comes Akari. Akari arrives on the scene tonight at the Breakout tournament. She had a match at the Dark Super Show Series against Yuri Hart, and she absolutely decimated Yuri Hart. Is that going to be a similar story tonight against Kari Hunter? She looks to advance to round 2, and if I had to put my money on anybody, I'm not going against the person that's never lost a match. And as much as I love Kari Hunter, as much as I admire her work, I do not think she's going to be the person to be the one in like 500 or more. I have no clue. Maybe more than that. The one in 800. I don't think that's going to be Kari Hunter tonight.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I can say if you had your whole family with you, you'd probably have a chance. But like, no, you're not beating her on the 1v1.
To be
let
honest,
alone
man,
with your family.
To be honest, I don't even know if the family would be enough to take her down. Akari has the favorite of winning this entire tournament. She is the #1 favorite above all else. Anybody who bet on this tournament, they picked Akari to win the whole thing. And they made the right choice, I feel. There would have to be one of the most shocking wins of all time, and only her. She would only be wrestling under 5 matches in this company, and that would already be an all-time moment. That's what's insane about the career of Akari. And tonight, I think she looks to advance to round 2 to face off against Dimitri. And if that's the case, I pray for what's to come for the rest of the competitors in this tournament. And as this match is underway, Kari Hunter, Akari, this match is underway. Kari's got a lot of odds against her stacked up tonight, and she's going to have to prove a lot of people wrong. She has to at least give a good performance. And we're going to see how that goes tonight. I think she can do so, but the odds definitely, like I said, are stacked against her. And as we begin, back and forth is how this match starts. Back and forth is how we begin.
No. Out of everything that you can do, choose a striking game with Akari. I don't know. Oh my God. She might have just won that striking title.
Maybe.
Never mind.
She won it by being smart, not by striking, I'll tell you that. Another roll-up, the 6th time after the body scissors from before. Covered by Kari Hunter again, kick out at the beginning of 2. She got her on a sneaky 2 count. Oh my God! And that ended real quick. Back elbow out of nowhere! And that shiny was into the head. And just like that, Akari is in control. Every move she does, she thought Ruin was bad. Every move she hits is like a goddamn signature. You do not want to be hit with anything like that. And now pounding away over and over and over again. Kari Hunter just mercilessly to Hunter tickets to the 2nd round.
This seems like racism.
I honestly, the last person to be racist is Akari. I think at this point, she just hates everybody. Oh my God!
She just got
that, oh my God, and a fisherman suplex as well, just to add on to it. And now grabbing her from the ground, torso up.
Hey.
What do you do with your Akari Hunter here? This is just domination by Akari.
I don't know. At this point, we might have just start planning where to go for vacation after this. Or which hospital you're going to go to with your sister. Oh my God.
Akari in control. It almost seemed like it was so even during the beginning, and then Akari hit those strikes and that fisherman buster on the outside, and suddenly everything changed. It is just pure dominance right now, and that's how quick the tides can change. Akari Hunter caught with a power bomb and a knee to end it off. You know, I have a lot of respect for Akari Hunter, but I also have a lot of respect for Akari. And no, that's not because I'm afraid she'll kill me. She genuinely is an otherworldly competitor, but Akari Hunter is able to escape it too, to prove that she's an otherworldly competitor as well. Getting a little bit of momentum back after getting dominated. He still had some juice left in the tank. Big needed ahead. Akari Hunter's not down and out yet. Bang! Rolling through for the Hunter's mark. Cover by Akari Hunter, but Akari powers out at 2 just in time.
An early 2 at that.
Yeah. Oh, tried to send it on the top. Countered. Akari's still on the apron though. Runs in. Akari Hunter caught her with the right. Runs in. Turns it. Tornado DDT. Versatile. Akari's right back up though. Does it around. Oh my God. Stood right back up and was dropped right back down. Wait. Tried to catch her. Carter Reagan got her up. Bang. Rolling through. Got her again. And kick out at 1. Didn't even seem to matter. Back to her feet. I'm on the top. Wow! Landing out of nowhere. Bloodborne from Akari, but a kick out at 1 again.
This is beyond me.
Trying to. She can't get her past the 1 count now. Akari's locked in, but she has another one. Bloodborne once again, and another kick out. A late one. My God, Akari. No, she can't let up. She's losing energy. But Akari right back up to her feet. Are you kidding me? Oh my God! He's rolling through, pummeling her with a double stomp right across the head, standing at an early 2 count. Akari is able to escape. She's trying to match that energy of Akari, but I don't know if she can do so. And again, 3 in a row. Akari struggling to climb back to her feet, and that's not gonna help. Akari just absolutely decimating Akari Hunter, and a knee from behind. And look at it, toying with Akari Hunter right in front of her.
Is she hitting clapping? She's hitting clapping push-up.
That's insane. That is insane.
Bang!
Toying with Akari Hunter. I think she's confident that she got this in the bag. And I suppose that I can't blame her. High exploder right on the back of the head. Back up to her feet. Once again, Akari drops her again with that high angle exploder on the back of her neck. Slow, methodical, and dominant is what Akari flies off of. Make that 3 in a row. And she said that it's game, set, match if you're Akari Hunter.
And I believe her.
I do too. He said it's time to go to bed. Akari Hunter escapes out of the backside. Just in time. Akari trying to target the arm. Look at this. That's Triple V. Lock it in, that submission, trying to snap the arm of Akari. If she breaks her arm, she might have a chance. What are you going to do with the arm of Akari? She's able to get out of it though, just in time. But from behind, once again, locked it right back in. Triple V indeed. Got her again, wrenching that arm. We're going to snap it in half. find a way out of this. She cannot afford to take this kind of punishment, and she gets that a second time. Watch his surroundings. Ooh, looks for the clothesline. Moved out of the way. It's Corey Hunter, though, from behind. Lands the same knee that a Corey landed on her from the exact same place. And it's almost like it's a parallel situation here. Kicks their midsection in the corner. And Corey Hunter, look at this! Rolling through! That rolling Death Valley driver! And down on the top rope! Here we go again! Blood gone! Covered by Corey Hunter! Oh my God! Got her to that 2.5 count! Almost 3! Does that mean there's a chance, or is it a little too late? I don't know. It might just be a Corey counter. Got her up again, Corey counters. Corey Hunter kicking away at a Corey. Straight in the chest, straight in the head. Back kick. This one doesn't knock the Corey down though. She's still up and standing somehow. To the outside.
We gotta keep going if you want to take this woman down.
Well, she's gonna keep. Here she comes! Flying over the top! The Tangana Corey! Corey Hunter.
She needs to do something right now.
Yeah, she got all the momentum on her side. Wow.
Girl, stop pounding towards us. You need to go do something. Don't waste time.
I think she's telling us to move, man. Can you see? Wait a minute.
Yeah, good point.
Corey, able to counter. Oh, no. Almost knocked her all the way down. Oh, no. It's to be mad. Time to back up. Corey has Corey Hunter up on the announce table. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Damn. Forsaken Rebirth.
Yes, through the announce table, that Forsaken Rebirth. And that might just be the end of Corey Hunter here. Back in the ring. Akari scouting up Corey Hunter, and she tells her right to the face to bring it on. Kicked over and over again, almost a match with her combined! Cover by a Corey for the win! Oh,
wait a minute.
Oh, no. Nobody's in favor of this one. You can hear it clear as day. Akari sending Corey into the corner. Right hand to the head. Divide the head. Right off of the middle rope. He might have taken that one from Jack Maverick.
I think so.
In the corner. Bouncing her off. This gotta end at some point. This gotta end at some point. Hello, point. Covered by Akari. Let this be the end. Akari is off to the second round. And I don't think anybody's surprised about it.
Here is your winner.
Corey Hunter did what she could. But it was not enough, and it almost seemed like in some ways it wasn't even close to being enough to take Akari down. Akari somehow, throughout all the punishment, didn't even look worried. Thank you all for stopping by on what was a terrifying night for round 1, and we will see you in round 2.